Today in History. Some good things don't change, as they say, and this is one of the things that we actually keep throughout this year, I think, Today in History. So what's the quick quiz question?
Okay, here it is. A branch of engineering that studies the design and construction of robots is called number 1, gastronomy, or number 2, robotics. The question again. A branch of engineering that studies the design and construction of robots is called number 1, gastronomy, or number 2, robotics. If you know the answer, you can put it on our Bondi board or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your text. And the prize is a 2015 casual planner.
Gastronomy and robotics. They both sound pretty scientific, I think.
They do.
Okay, let's go and check out what interesting events happened on this day in the past.
Today in history. In 1920, Isaac Asimov was born.
1920년 1월 2일 소설가 아이작 아시모프가 태어난 날이군요.
So today we take a look back at the life of an author who is now considered one of the most influential and successful science fiction figures of all time.
And he was Mr. Isaac Asimov, born on this day in 1920, and he left a monumental legacy of more than 500 books.
Asimov opened the doors of a new age of science fiction with his most successful work being the Foundation series.
And he was also widely known for his easy-to-understand prose in otherwise difficult subjects such as physics, astronomy, and mathematics.
And among this remarkable body of work, Asimov's prowess in science fiction can be easily reflected in the word and world of robotics.
Okay, that's right. Well, Asimov not only paved the way to new understandings between humans and machines, but he also coined the word robotics.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, what's more, he laid the foundations for a set of rules and codes of ethics for robots in what he called the 3 laws of robotics. Take a listen.
The first law is as follows. A robot may not harm a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Number 2, a robot must obey orders given it by qualified personnel unless those orders violate rule number 1. In other words, a robot can't be ordered to kill a human being. Rule number 3, a robot must protect its own existence. After all, it's an expensive piece of equipment. Unless that violates rules 1 or 2. A robot must cheerfully go into self-destruction if it is in order to follow an order or to save a human life.
Paul follows those same rules.
A writer, Paul? Okay, pretty much, right. So I guess the whole point of these 3 rules that he was talking about is human actually should take full control of robots.
Absolutely. His pronunciation of the word robot was interesting.
Robot.
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 Yeah, he said it robot. I've never heard that
That's
before.
what he said, robot.
Yeah, right.
All right. Of course, well, many of Asimov's books were adapted to the big screen, well, including Bicentennial Man and I, Robot, or Robot.
iRobot.
iRobot.
All right, well, that was interesting. That's it for Today in History. Before we finish up the answer to the quiz, the question was, a branch of engineering that studies the design and construction of robots is called number 1, gastronomy, or number 2, robotics. And the answer is number 2, robotics. That's it for Today in History. We'll be back with more from the past on Monday.